Archangel Michael says, a whisper has been carried from heaven directly into your life tonight. A soul that once touched you deeply is desperate to warn you about something that is already unfolding. There is a person close to you, someone you still hold on to, who is preparing to walk away forever. The message is not ordinary, it comes wrapped in both sorrow and urgency. It does not arrive to hurt you but to awaken you before the loss becomes unbearable. There are forces working silently in the background, and heaven cannot let you remain unaware. What you feel right now, this heaviness pressing on your chest, is not just your own emotion, it is being stirred by the one watching from above. They are pleading with you to notice, to understand the signals that have been hidden in your daily life. You may think it is coincidence, but it is not. The air around you carries subtle warnings, through dreams, through sudden silence, through the eyes of the very person preparing to go. That is why this message has reached you at this exact moment, because the decision is almost final. If you delay, you will only be left with questions and regrets. Type Amen to get blessing 333. The one in heaven has been restless, watching this unfold from beyond. They know your heart has suffered enough, and another wound may break you completely. Their voice trembles with urgency because what is about to happen will change your path forever. Do not mistake this as just another message among many. This is the message meant to stop you from standing helpless while someone fades away from your life. The angels see the pain before it even arrives, and they want you prepared. Every step this person takes now is leading them farther away from you. You may have sensed it already, the late replies, the shifting energy, the distance in their tone. These are not small things, they are the quiet signs of a departure written in advance. Heaven does not interfere without reason. This intervention is because you deserve clarity, not confusion. You are not being left in the dark anymore, you are being given truth, even if it feels heavy to hold. Type Amen to get blessing 441. Archangel Michael says, the one in heaven has been sending you signals you did not fully recognize. A flicker of light when you were alone, the sudden chill that ran through your body, the strange dream you could not explain, these were not random. They were whispers of this coming separation. This person who is leaving you forever is doing so quietly, without giving you the real explanation. They are not strong enough to face you with full honesty. That is why the heavens themselves stepped in, because you must be told what they cannot say. Your soul has already sensed the emptiness beginning to grow. You have tried to push it away, but silence always finds you. The truth is that this departure has been written in their heart longer than you realize. And yet, you are not powerless. This message is not only a warning but a chance to prepare, to release, or to confront before the silence becomes permanent. The one from heaven believes you deserve this chance. Type Amen to get blessing 582. The urgency comes not from fear but from divine protection. If you let this person go without clarity, you will spend years chained to regret. That is what the Spirit in heaven is trying to prevent. Sometimes departures are necessary, sometimes they are betrayals, and sometimes they are simply choices made in silence. But whatever this one is, it was not meant to blindside you. You are being given the truth in advance so you can decide how to face it. The one in heaven still remembers the sound of your voice, and they cannot bear to see it broken again. They know the weight of heartbreak, and they will not allow you to be crushed without warning. Their love is still alive, guiding you now. So pause and take this seriously. This is not an ordinary warning. It is a divine intercession. You are not abandoned. You are being armed with knowledge. Type Amen to get blessing 729. Archangel Michael says, you are standing at the edge of a moment you cannot escape. From heaven, a loved soul has seen what is about to unfold, and their spirit is restless. They do not want you to be caught in confusion when this person leaves forever. The separation is closer than you imagine. It is not a simple departure but one that will shake your heart deeply. You may think you have time, but heaven insists you do not. This is why the message has been pressed into your hands tonight. The spiritual realm cannot stay silent anymore. Your soul is too important to be left unprepared. Even now, you can feel the stirring. You sense that things are slipping out of your control. That feeling is not wrong, it is the truth being unveiled. Type Amen to get blessing 101. The Spirit from heaven knows how fragile your heart has become. They see the hidden tears you tried to bury, and they know another loss feels unbearable. That is why they are speaking through this divine channel right now. The person who is about to walk away is someone you gave so much of yourself to. Their presence has been like a shelter in storms, yet soon that shelter may vanish. Heaven cannot allow you to stand in shock when it happens. You may have noticed small changes, less warmth in their words, distance in their gaze, a sudden lack of interest in the things that once mattered between you. These are not your imagination, they are the first shadows of goodbye. The one in heaven whispers, do not ignore what you see. Pay attention, for truth does not hide forever. This departure will come, and it will be final. Type Amen to get blessing 246. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, every soul in heaven feels the vibration of your pain before it reaches you. That is why the message is heavy but necessary. You are not abandoned in this hour of trial. The Spirit watching you knows how quickly silence can destroy. They want you to see that sometimes endings are not punishments but redirections. Still, it hurts, and heaven acknowledges that hurt. This person leaving you forever has already begun the process in their heart. Their decision is not sudden, it has been built quietly, day by day, behind closed doors. They may smile at you, but the distance is already there. You must understand, this is not about weakness on your part. It is about choices they made in silence. The one in heaven does not want you to take the blame for what is beyond your control. Type Amen to get blessing 374. The air grows heavy when destiny shifts. That is why you have felt strange in your spirit lately. The energy of departure lingers in the atmosphere around you. The Spirit who speaks from heaven has begged the angels to deliver this message quickly. They do not want you blindsided by pain. They want you to prepare before the silence takes its place. Already, signs have been showing, missed calls, forgotten promises, sudden irritations that never used to exist. Do not brush these off. They are the cracks of a bond breaking apart. But listen closely, this message is not only to warn you but also to protect you. If you accept it, you will find strength in advance, not sorrow in surprise. Type Amen to get blessing 508. The soul in heaven has watched you carry burdens no one else knows. They saw when your smile was forced, and your laughter was hollow. They do not want to see another tear fall without reason. The person preparing to leave has been torn in silence, yet their choice has already been made. They may not confess it directly, but heaven cannot let it remain hidden any longer. When they leave, it will not be with fireworks or storms. It will be quiet, like a door shutting slowly, but the sound of it will echo in your heart forever. That is why you are being given this vision now. The angels surround you with protection even in the middle of heartbreak. They remind you that endings can also open new doors, but only if you let go of the pain before it consumes you. Type Amen to get blessing 619. Archangel Michael says, Heaven is not warning you to bring fear but to awaken your spirit. The truth you avoid today will only break you tomorrow. That is why the message is urgent. The person leaving forever has already pulled part of their heart away. You can feel it every time they drift off in silence, every time they look past you instead of at you. That is not coincidence, it is their soul preparing to depart. Heaven knows how much you gave, how much love you poured into this connection. But sometimes even love cannot chain a heart that has chosen distance. That is a truth no one wants to accept, but it is unfolding now. The Spirit who loves you from beyond does not want you left with unanswered questions. They are speaking loudly tonight, because the time is close. Type Amen to get blessing 702. Archangel Michael says, Heaven's whisper reaches you now with undeniable force. Someone who once loved you, someone who watches you from the other side, has been restless. They have seen the decision forming in the heart of a person close to you, the choice to leave forever. This is not a dream, not an illusion, but a divine warning pressed into your hands at the right time. The one in heaven could no longer stay silent. They know the heartbreak that is walking toward you like a shadow, and they need you to be prepared. Even as you read this, the energy of departure has already begun. The person who will walk away forever has already placed distance between their soul and yours. You may feel their body near you, but their heart has already begun to step back. The spirit above trembles with urgency, calling out for you to notice, to understand, to accept. Their message is clear: someone you care for is leaving, and you cannot stop what has already been written. Type Amen to get blessing 844. Your dreams have tried to warn you. The strange visions at night, the feeling of someone whispering when no one was there, all of it has been their attempt to break through. The person in heaven has been desperate to reach your spirit before this loss crushes you. They see how much you gave to the one who is about to leave. They know the sacrifices you made quietly, without recognition. That is why they do not want you to feel abandoned or unworthy when this departure becomes reality. The truth is that this person's steps away from you have been happening silently for weeks, maybe months. You saw the signs but pushed them aside, hoping things would change. Now, heaven declares that change will not come. But you will not be left in confusion. This message arrives as both warning and comfort, because while one soul leaves, heaven promises you will not be alone. Type Amen to get blessing 927. The angels stand beside you even in this hour of sorrow. The Spirit speaking from heaven has seen your tears before you even shed them. They know what it feels like to be left behind, and they will not let you suffer blindly. The person leaving forever is someone whose absence will feel like a storm ripping through your soul. Their footsteps will echo louder than their presence ever did. Heaven knows this, and that is why they are breaking the silence now. It is not about anger, not about betrayal alone, it is about destiny moving pieces you cannot control. The one in heaven sees the larger picture, and they whisper, "This is not your fault. Do not hold yourself guilty." The finality of this departure may shock you, but it has been written. Heaven does not reveal it to punish you but to strengthen you. This warning is an act of mercy. Type Amen to get blessing 1050. Archangel Michael says, when a soul from heaven speaks, it is never without purpose. Tonight, they speak because time is running short. The one you thought would stay is preparing to vanish forever. Already you may notice the coldness in their words, the distance in their eyes. What once felt like love now feels like duty. That is not your imagination, that is the quiet unraveling of their connection to you. The one in heaven knows how hard this truth is for you to carry. They remember your heart, your kindness, your sacrifices. They cry with you from above, but they also remind you that your story does not end in loss. The pain will sting, but the angels declare, you will rise stronger than ever. This departure, as final as it feels, will become the doorway for something greater. Type Amen to get blessing 1182. The Spirit who loves you from heaven has not left your side for a moment. They walk with you through every quiet hour, through every restless night. And now, they rush to warn you before this goodbye changes everything. The person preparing to leave forever may think they are doing it silently. They may believe they are protecting you by not revealing the truth. But heaven always sees what is hidden in the heart. You were never meant to be blindsided. You were meant to be awakened, so that when the moment comes, you are not shattered beyond repair. The message is given to shield you from deeper pain. Your tears may fall tonight, but remember, they are not wasted. They water the seeds of new strength, strength you will need when this departure becomes reality. Type Amen to get blessing 1249. The urgency grows with each passing moment. Heaven insists you take this message seriously. The one leaving forever has already crossed an invisible line. They are no longer yours in spirit, even if they stand beside you now. The Spirit from above shouts through every sign, every strange coincidence, every sudden feeling you cannot explain. They need you to know before it is too late. Your soul will ache, but it will not be destroyed. You were chosen to receive this message because heaven trusts your strength. Even in heartbreak, you carry a light too strong to be extinguished. Remember this truth: no one leaves your life without purpose. Even if you cannot see it now, heaven's plan will reveal itself in time. Type Amen to get blessing 1377. Archangel Michael says, the one in heaven is pleading with you not to let this goodbye consume your spirit. They know loss feels like the end, but it is never truly the end. It is a transformation. The person leaving forever is closing their chapter with you, but heaven is preparing another page. You may not see it yet, but it is written already in the unseen. The one who warns you tonight does so because they love you too deeply to remain silent. They carried love for you into eternity, and even from there, they protect you. Do not ignore this message. The warning is not just for today, it is for your healing tomorrow. Type Amen to get blessing 1421. Archangel Michael says, the message from heaven does not come to frighten you, but to guide you. A soul you loved, now resting in eternity, has seen what is about to unfold in your life. They are desperate for you to listen before it is too late. The person you cherish has already chosen their path. Their spirit is quietly preparing to depart, even as they smile at you now. Heaven reveals this truth so you are not left stunned when the final goodbye arrives. You have been sensing this in your body, the sudden restlessness, the heaviness in your chest, the dreams that leave you waking in tears. These were not coincidences. They were signals sent by the One above. The time for silence has ended. Now the warning has arrived directly, carried by divine power. You cannot escape hearing it anymore. Type Amen to get blessing 1533. The One in heaven knows how fragile you feel right now. They have seen you give your heart without limits, and they fear what this new wound will do to you. That is why their spirit is restless, refusing to let you face this blindly. The person leaving forever may not even admit it to themselves fully, but their heart has already grown distant. They may be present in body, but their soul has already detached. Heaven sees what human eyes cannot. The angels do not want you to carry false hope that will only crush you. They want you to see things clearly so you can protect your spirit before it shatters. That is why the message is being pressed into your life so forcefully now. This is not punishment. It is protection. It is mercy sent to you in the form of a warning. Type Amen to get blessing 1650. The One from heaven has walked with you since the day they left the earth. They have seen every silent tear, every lonely moment, every time you longed for understanding. Tonight, they push through the veil stronger than ever before. You may feel a chill in the room, a sudden presence, or a wave of emotion rising in your chest right now. That is not random, it is their spirit standing beside you as you receive these words. They want you to know they are real. The person about to leave forever will not take the time to prepare you. They are simply going to step away, believing distance is easier than truth. But heaven will not let them steal your peace. The message is not meant to break you, it is meant to build you before the storm arrives. With this knowledge, you will endure. Type Amen to get blessing 1742. Archangel Michael says, heaven does not waste words. Every message is timed, and this one arrives exactly as it must. Someone you love is on the edge of leaving, and once they go, they will never return. Do not mistake their silence for confusion. Their choice is deliberate. Even if they do not speak it aloud, their spirit has already chosen distance. The One above knows the grief that will follow. That is why they are trying to soften the blow with truth now. You may not escape the pain, but you will escape the blindness. When they walk away, heaven promises you will not walk alone. Angels will stand beside you, carrying you through the loss. Type Amen to get blessing 1866. The person in heaven does not want you chained to regret. They know how heavy regret can be, how it lingers long after tears dry. They want to spare you from wondering what you could have done differently. This departure is not about your failures. It is not about what you lacked. It is about choices they made silently in the chambers of their own heart. The angels want you to understand this deeply, so you never carry unnecessary blame. You are not the reason for their leaving. You are simply the one affected by their decision. This truth, though painful, will save you in the days ahead. Type Amen to get blessing 1995. The one in heaven whispers, do not let this break you completely. They know how much you fear abandonment. They know how much you value loyalty, and how betrayal slices through your soul like fire. You are stronger than you believe. The heavens have seen your resilience before, and they know you will rise again. That is why they are not asking you to beg for this person to stay. They are asking you to prepare for them to go. Already the air around you feels different. You notice the pauses, the excuses, the silence where words used to be. These are not small things. They are heaven's way of confirming the truth. Your spirit is awake now. You cannot go back to ignoring the signs. Type Amen to get blessing 2088. The angels surround you with protection even as this warning is given. You may feel fear, but it is not fear meant to trap you. It is fear meant to alert you, to make you aware, to prepare why.